So here we go then, a huge game now as Chelsea come to St James's Park to try and, well, keep this losing momentum going for us. As you can see, they are above us, but that's not very hard since we've been losing lately, and we've all dropped down to 12th. So we need to try and get some sort of positive points here, whether it be a win or draw. It's going to be very difficult, but we can do it. The players to watch is apparently Wijnaldum and Oscar. Both played 7 games, but Gini has 3 goals, while Oscar only has the 1. So it's going to be interesting battle between them, between Oscar and Wijnaldum. But hopefully Wijnaldum will come out on top and score a couple of goals. And as you can see, we've changed defence a bit. And Babu, Bassong and Dummett all come in to try and strengthen us a bit, since we've been a bit shocking at the back lately, allowing people just to come through us very easily. So it's going to change it up to try and make sure it's a bit better. Well, for them, I'm quite surprised that John Terry and Fabregas are on the bench. Bit of a strange choice, but fair enough. If that's the way he wants to go, then that's the way he's going to go. But early on, Chelsea were already proving to be a much better side. As they came piling through, we couldn't even get a foot in to stop them, and Diego Costa puts them 1-0 up. I mean, that's just poor defending, allowing him to skip through past Diego Costa, who just passed it into the back of the net.
That's a goal well worth analysing again.
But up next, so, which is a reason why we need to get something from this game, we were off to the Etihad Stadium to face Manchester City. And obviously that sort of filtered through the mind, thinking, oh God, we need to get something here. Because we managed to get Papi Cisse through, and he won us a penalty. So it would be Papi Cisse versus Courtois. Who would win the battle? Will Courtois save Chelsea and keep them within 3 points? Or will Papi Cisse save it for us and give us a draw at least? And Papi Cisse put it away. That meant we were going to at least get a point if we could hang on for the rest of the game. We came pushing, trying to get a winner. Gouffran thought he'd got the winner there. If he could just put it either side of the keeper, he might have done. But then it got worse, as Chelsea managed to get a goal. But thankfully, in the build-up to that, they were caught offside. We look at the replay. Gary Cahill, trying to push forward to get a goal, is in an offside position, disallowing the goal, and that kept us, well, gave us the point from the game that we so desperately needed, and a point to go into Man City to try and get a point or 3 points out of that game.
He was carrying the team at times, wasn't he, today? But he couldn't produce the win for them.
That was an important equalising goal. Didn't have a whole host of...
Welcome everybody, I'm Martin Tyler.
So here we are. Sorry about that. So here we are at the Etihad Stadium, hoping to get something from this game, but the league table shows how difficult it's going to be, with Man City top of the table with 15 points, and us looking like we're going to be fighting relegation at the moment, which is not somewhere Newcastle should be. We should be pushing the top halves. But as you can see, Papi Cisse is apparently the player to watch in this game, with 4 goals this season, in 3rd for the goal scoring. Hopefully he'll continue it today. As we look at the team, I've got a lovely little surprise here with David Silva and Aguero all sitting out this match. Even Joe Hart was on the bench. I mean, when you've got that many players, I suppose you can't play them all. But I would have thought I'd be playing against them. So that was a bit of a moral booster. And then from us, I brought Stephen Taylor back in. And Babu kind of struggled against Chelsea. Well, I also gave a chance to Jordan eBay or eBay or whatever the name is. So write in the comments below how I meant to say that. eBay. Oh, sure. Let me know how to say it so I don't get it wrong every single time he's playing. But it kind of was proving how difficult this game was going to be when early on they were all over us. But thankfully Tim Krul kept us in the game there. We then came forward and only managed to hit the post. I mean, I couldn't believe it. And then, not long after, they did the same as well. This game was going back and forth for a little bit, but Man City finally struck the blow to us that they probably deserved, to be honest. We had the chance to, punish them, but Papi Cisse couldn't put it away. It wasn't a penalty, you see, so it was too difficult for him to put away. But Yaya Toure there, definitely punishing us. A great pass through two defenders, but we probably should have cut that one out. But a fantastic strike. That meant they went 1-0 up. Then, after that, nothing really happened, so we talk about Newcastle versus Norwich as the next game, which is a must-win game, especially now that we've lost this game, which means we're 4 Premier League games without a victory.
Moving forward might not have got the result.